Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm doing a fun little quick illustration, spot illustration of one of my favorite characters from the Star Wars series by the name of Darth Maul. This particular illustration was kind of inspired by an artist that I really respect in the market. His name's Derek Laufman. He does a lot of these Ghibli characters, and he's got a huge collection and archive of this stuff, and he works digitally. He starts out traditionally, I believe, and then he moves on into the digital realm, and I loved his Darth Maul. He really had a great illustration of Darth Maul, and I thought, you know, I really like that. So I took that as kind of inspiration, kind of a base to move, as far as my viewpoint, kind of a different aspect and a different viewing of that particular character. And you know, this particular pose shows Darth in his in his environment, affecting the environment, and he's got his little probe there. I added that probe as a compositional element to kind of balance, because whenever I first started, I originally wanted him to be kind of engrossed in an environment, and I didn't want to get, again, these particular pieces aren't supposed to be, 5, 6, 7 hour pieces. They're supposed to be short, hour and a half, maybe 30 minutes. Kind of an exploration of style, and using markers and stuff. It really is quick. And, I basically block it in on this great toned paper by Strathmore using, if you see the little Sakura pens there to the left-hand side with the yellow barrels, with the black grippy, those are fantastic. I got those from a place called Hobby Lobby, and I'm pretty sure you can get them from Jet Pens as well. And then, of course, I block it in with local color using my Copic markers. And, I've got a huge collection of markers that I draw from, not only for Copic, but also for Prismacolor. And, Copic are great, Prismas are great. I'll probably end up adding some other markers here soon, just because I love markers. And what's great about these is they're alcohol based, so you can blend the colors. You see, and that's what I'm doing right now, kind of blending in and using the paper as the midtone, kind of a midtone highlight. And I encourage you, if you can, to use colored papers and toned papers, because drawing on white, for me, I don't know if it's for all artists, but definitely for me, gives me a leg up as far as balancing the colors and tones and stuff like that, and shadows. Now I'm blocking in again, giving each particular little element, my touch, and looking at reference and stuff like that. And basically, after I've blocked in the line and put in the line work, it's just a matter of getting done with the piece, not as quickly as I can, but efficiently as I can, and balancing everything out. I'm putting in the shadows, and I'm putting local color. And I left his face for last, because to me that was going to be the most difficult, because of how small it was, and I didn't want the colors to bleed. Because if you know anything about markers are a liquid. They put down the ink, and it blends and it bleeds into the paper, depending on what type of paper you use, either cold or hot press. Well, this particular paper has a tooth to it, and it's not very thick, so it really accepts the tonality or the markers. And I think I actually I might have left a video out, or snip it out, showing me coloring in his head. Anyway, no big deal. You see the process. Anyway, I'm going to do a little short, about 3 to 5 minute talk at the end of this video, so it kind of gives you an overview of exactly what's going on with the channel, and the direction it's taking. And again, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, and I'll go ahead and flip the camera around and start talking. Thanks. And that's it. So that's the it's not really a warm-up. I kind of did like a multi-tiered piece. Didn't want to spend too much time on it. Probably spend a grand total of maybe an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes from start to finish. And the illustration is, of course, available. If anybody is interested in purchasing the original illustration, it's not a print, at the Big Cartel store that I have online, and the links are in the description below. Just to kind of give you an update on where we're going with the channel, I have been having some, computer, as we all know, some computer issues, and I finally was able to upgrade, which is great, to a Cintiq companion, and I will be doing kind of a review on that. It took me all night last night to basically update all the software with Windows and stuff like that. So I'll be doing a lot of work on there, and hopefully it'll speed the process up. I typically work on a Cintiq 21UX, which is a little bit older. Here it is right here, and it's hooked up to an iMac. And excuse me, I'm just about dropping my phone. I know a lot of people and illustrators who work professionally kind of shun iMacs, but I think my iMac is great. Previous to me doing some upgrades, it had served me well for almost 7 years, actually over 7 years, because I bought it in late 2009, so almost 7 years. And it was just having a lot of issues with the hard drive, and it was corrupt and stuff like that. So I thought, I'll just upgrade on the computer. And then I thought, why am I just going to let this piece of wonderful technology that has served me years and years go to waste? So what I did was I upgraded the hard drive to a solid state drive, and it's actually it's like a brand new machine. So fantastic. But saying that, it does have a very weak video card. So again, running 2 monitors off of it, it only has 256 megabytes of video RAM. So again, you can't really do everything that you want to on the iMac, but it has served me well, and I'm happy that I got my Cintiq companion. So I'll be doing a lot of stuff on that. Some tutorial stuff. I'm working on, of course, my children's book right now, Frankenbeans, and we'll move on to that. I've almost reached 500 subscribers, so that is most appreciated to those people who have watched my channel and continue to watch and comment and make suggestions. That's really big for me, making suggestions. I do have a professional career that I am constantly working on stuff, so the channel isn't my main focus. So I try to do 1 to 2 videos a week, and that's been pretty good so far. I see a lot of people have Patreon accounts, and they're asking for money to do their videos, and I haven't really decided if I'm going to do that just yet. Maybe whenever I reach 1,000 subscribers, that'd be cool. If I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll activate a Patreon account. And with my professional career, I'm constantly trying to evolve and obtain clients, and because I am a full-time freelance illustrator, I don't work at a facility and go there every day in an office and sit down and punch a time clock or get a salary. I have to climb the ladder every day, and I have to search out those clients that are basically interested in hiring me. So this isn't a plug for anybody to give me work or anything like that. I'm very happy where I am, so I get a lot of time. And for those of you who are considering doing some illustration work and being a freelance illustrator, it's not for the faint of heart. And you're gonna do all your research and stuff like that before you step out. It is definitely not for everybody. There's so many ups and downs, so many positives and so many negatives. You really have to balance your life. I enjoy the channel. I will be, like I said, doing some tutorial work and stuff like that. I don't really show any of my professional work per se, because there are a lot of non-disclosure agreements that I have. So I can't really show any of the work that I do, after the fact. Like, if anybody of you follow me on social media, and of course the links are below in the description, you'll see that occasionally I'll post some finished products that I've done for like Disney or Universal Studios or stuff like that, and that's okay. You can post finished product that is in the store, so I'll pull JPEGs or reference down from the store that a product that is already produced that I've done, and that way you kind of get a gauge. So hopefully I'll be posting more of the stuff that I did for Disney soon, because I did some stuff for the upcoming movies. I can't really talk about those, and I am doing stuff for Universal Studios as well. For a fantastic company that is kind of like a vendor. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that term, but anyway, we'll get into that, and we'll get into the complexities of exactly what illustration is, and the structure of what I do, and basically going through and creating illustration and drawing and stuff like that. And I know that I think my channel is classified under entertainment, and you know, I do a lot of how-to stuff, but you know, as the channel evolves, it'll get better and better. As the equipment gets upgraded, it'll get better and better. And I know that, you know, almost 400, I think it's 460 people watch my channel, and that's fantastic. So again, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. I don't go out and fish to get subscribers. It's basically people who have found me, you know, either on social media or stuff like that. So anyway, thank you guys once again. I hope you enjoyed the illustration. And again, it is available at the store at a reasonable cost to offset the time that I spent to do it. And we'll definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.